Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Liz and welcome back to Material Energy Natural Capital. In the last episode, we were learning how to do some automation, which was pretty cool. We were doing work with Tinkers and trying to get some better tools. Specifically, I want an excavator and a hammer. And to get those, we're going to need, at least decent ones, we're going to need a smeltery. And so I have been cooking up a bunch of grout, and it takes forever. So this is going to be hopefully enough. We'll see how much we have, and hopefully we can make a smeltery today. Now, at the end of last episode, we were trying to get into rockhounding a little bit, and in order to do that, we needed to go get some supplies. So we went caving, found a pretty good cave actually, and explored around that for a while. And now we can hopefully get into actual rockhounding, which I believe is the B list. So we need to make a chemical extractor. I'm going to go ahead and make that right off the bat, and then we'll try to do the smeltery stuff because I want to get... We're going to need a hammer, an excavator, and a lumber axe that's not paper so that we can kind of terraform this area and make a nice like factory. But it's going to be a little bit before we can do that. And just to kind of show off all of our goodies, we have a bunch of things kind of everywhere. I got a flamingo egg. I don't remember if that happened on camera or not. And yeah, so we can go ahead and start making some stuff. So first thing we're going to need is some paper. We're also going to need to smelt up some... Actually, can we... We have charcoal. Can we use like tiny... coal pellets, coal nuggets. Okay, that's not what I want. Coal pellets don't work either. Okay, whatever. We're gonna want to cook up an iron nugget as well as some gold nuggets. And how much of this stuff can we actually make in our inventory? So this stuff we're going to need the element cabinets, which is just a piece of iron and some glass. We're going to need this logic chip, which is what we need the gold for. We only need one ingot of gold and one little tiny nugget of gold and 2 pieces of paper. That'll get the logic chip. Paper can go in there, I guess. And then the last thing we're going to need is 2 pieces of glass with an iron nugget to get this solvent cartridge. So I don't know much about the rockhounding mod, I'll be honest. But hopefully we can figure it out. And we don't need that coal. Let's put that away. And then we can start working on some other stuff. So there's the solvent cartridge. So it's 2 of these. This guy. Why will that not go in there? Huh. Alright, so that's not working. And that's the only way we can craft things currently. We might want to look into a better crafter then. See if that can do anything. So in order to do that, we're going to need a cyclic assembler. Can we make one of those? It requires 2 circuits. Basic circuit requires an inscriber. Or we need steel. Oh man. Alright, let's take a look. If we look at this, the basic control, printed silicon, we can get that from an assembly table or probably from actual stuff. We can get that with smelting silicon dust, nether quartz dust, Certus quartz dust. That's something we could probably get our hands on. Oh boy. I don't know why. Let's break this. and place it back down and see if it works. So can we place that in there? No. I do not know why. And that is really weird. Okay. So let's start making some other stuff. We're going to want our smeltery controller. I really wish I could shift and drag that. So smeltery controller. Then we're going to want a piece of glass. And 8 more to get the seared tank. We have a clay bucket. Can we make an actual bucket? So if we put that there, we get the seared tank. Actual buckets require iron or copper. Do I not have one? I mean, we have a good bit of copper that we should be able to make. Can we... We can crush this. Let's just go ahead and throw 8 here and get all we can. So there's the seared tank. Now we're going to want a faucet. And then we're also going to want a, what's it called? The casting table. And then we're also going to need a drain. So we are not quite there. We're still going to need more stuff. But we might have... Not quite enough. Okay. We're probably going to need more grout as well. That's fine too. Alright, so there is 10. What kind of machines do we have? We have crushers. Any other machines we can use? We have a quarry, which is nice. But I guess not. So there's the casting table. The last thing we need is the smeltery drain, and we'll get that here soon. So let's go ahead and put this right here, I guess. Let's put that there for a second. And I'm hoping we can make a a really small one for this. And I realize we're not going to want that for right now. Let's go ahead and get, I guess, just charcoal. We can always make more charcoal. And go from there. So we want 3 copper. Then I need to find a lava source. That is also going to be a little bit of a problem. So I don't know why that won't craft in there. We could potentially make the cyclic assembler, but that's going to be kind of a pain as well. There is another way. Let's get rid of the cyclic assembler and the smeltery. Honestly, I know it needs to be made so far, or remaining. Let's see if we can make a calculator to do some stuff. Specifically, there is the normal calculator, but there's also a crafting calculator. And it looks like we have to analyze and hope to get that. So it doesn't look like there's an easy way to get that. Alright. So I don't know why that won't be placed in there. I think because it has the solvent. This solvent cartridge is actually a how do I? It has durability. It has multiple uses. So that's probably why it will not do what I want it to. But we can still work towards other things. So do we have... There is our 6th for our smelter drain. So let's get that going. And then we should have enough copper in here. We just need 3 copper. to be able to make the just a normal bucket, and that's going to be super duper useful. We want a bucket so that we can move lava around, and I will probably get rid of this clay bucket at some point. We can get rid of it just by using it on lava, and that'll be fine. So, but we have water in it, and I don't know what to do with the water yet. Water is not renewable. We have to remember that. So I guess we'll just put it in the farm for now. Like here. And then we need to find some lava. Now, I believe our like really cool place, the cave that I found should be good enough. Let's break that. And we're gonna set this up. So we're gonna put the drain here with the faucet and the casting table, smeltery controller, and then we're gonna need we're gonna need 8 grout seared bricks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4 more. Alright, so how do we make more grout? I don't remember. Grout is clay, sand, and gravel. Standard recipe. So let's make a little bit more. So 2 pieces would be enough to get at least started. And we just distribute these where they need to go and wait a good while, and then eventually we'll be able to make everything we need. So once these are all done processing, we should be able to make our smeltery, and then hopefully I can get my excavator and all that fun stuff. So let's grab a iron chest, and we're going to put it right out here, filled with everything that we need to do stuff with. And then I noticed that I have another satchel. It's empty currently. I'm going to take that as well. We're going to put the copper coin in there. We don't need that right now. So what we do need to do is find... we need to find some stuff. Iron pipes. We have a wrench. Cool. We have a lot of really cool stuff. So there is things we can do. Food is going to be an issue sooner rather than later if we're not careful. I'm growing a good bit of barley to hopefully help with that. I think this barley, can we turn it into bread easily? Yes. Or we can turn it into flour and cook it into bread. So let's get a bunch of barley flour, and we're gonna make a bunch of bread, and hopefully be able to do something with that. So we need to go get some lava. I don't know if these tanks hold liquids and like maintain that, so we're gonna find that out. And yeah, let's go ahead and look at some of the stuff that we can do. So the marketplace, can we get anything good here? Better storage, basic materials. With 3 copper coins we can get a bunch of stuff. I need to look up how to grow the oreberry bushes. That might be a good way to get some renewable, well, get some renewable stuff. Why did I blank? Ore. There we go. Some renewable ore. But if we want better crafting, we're gonna need a cyclic assembler. Requires power and a blueprint. And they're not that bad to make. So let's see how bad the blueprint is. And that is, or it's not called a blueprint, it's called a schematic. How bad are schematics? It is the standard recipe of paper and lapis. Do we have any lapis? No. So we need to go find lapis. As well as inscriber stuff. So let's see. Let's just see how bad this stuff is. So if we want an inscriber, the inscriber is going to require iron, sticky pistons, and flux crystals. Flux crystals are not that bad. It's just redstone, charged Certus, and nether quartz. So we do need to go to the nether, I guess, to get nether quartz. This is gonna be more tricky than I think than I kind of foresaw. Sticky pistons. Pistons are node. Okay, that's not that bad. And a copper coil. That's not awful. Iron plates and some wood. That's not too terrible, I guess. But there's got to be a better way. We could try it with the wrong thing. Oh, I misspelled cyclic. So cyclic is similar. We could just try it with the electronic circuits. It does require refined iron and copper cables. That's not too awful. We need to get rubber, which is sticky resin. We can find that with a tree tap, but it requires refined iron, and that, oh, we can just get from smelting iron. Okay. So we take 2 pieces of iron. Let's get some more charcoal in here. And that should work just fine. And then we just need to get a tree tap. So we're going to need some wood. And then we're going to need some copper wires. So this is not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. So 8 copper coils, copper plates, so we need a little bit more copper ore. And yeah, that should not be too bad. Get our tree tap. If we find any rubber, we can grab that while we're out. And yeah, start working on this stuff. So let's get one more piece of copper, and we're gonna need 6. We need 12. We're gonna need more copper. Actually, no, we're not. Never mind. We're gonna need more rubber than copper. Okay, so let's get the refined iron, and then I'll let this cook the rest of the barley, and we can get going. We're gonna try to skip some of the lower tier stuff if we can, obviously, but we need to make some iron, or some copper plates rather, and that is almost done. So we should be able to make our smeltery soon too. So that will work. We need to go get some. We're also gonna need to get some lapis. And so we're gonna put, where's my to-do chest? It feels like we're getting, yeah, we're getting a little bit of lag. Okay, so we have things to go do, and this shouldn't be too bad, but we do need to find some lapis. So journey maps. This area is where I was doing a lot of exploration. And found a really good cave, so we're gonna go back into that cave and hopefully find both some lava pools, any iron that we can find would be nice to get, and we can hopefully, the king slime is still kind of hanging out. What is you? Bauxite. So if we grab some lava, I want to just see, we can put it in the iron tank, right? Now, what happens if we break this? Okay, it does not keep inventory. Good to know. Now, I know for a fact that the smeltery does. So, we're going to take full advantage of that. We have allanite. There's so much stuff we can kind of work with and do things with. And now I have to remember It's right over there. You know, we could kill the king slime. He can't swim. So this should be pretty easy. And he drops some good stuff sometimes. And we can get blue slime from these guys, which is also good, plus experience and all sorts of good things. So we do need to eat. And let's just get down here, get the experience. Anything else? Alright, and there's always the option that there will be more slimes that, king slimes that spawn, but we got king slime shurikens. So that is the reason to kill the king slime. You can get, well, weapons and tools from them. So we got shurikens this time, which is not bad. There is a bunch of copper there. I probably should mine a lot of that kind of stuff at some point in the near future. But yeah, this area right over here is the cave. There's another cave right here. I think they are connected. But let's go into the one I've made a little bit nicer. And yeah, slimes will fall from the island. They're one of the few mobs that will actually spawn in this world that aren't from spawners. Ooh, black sand. We can turn this into obsidian. That is really good to know. I'm going to actually mark that. So, new. Black sand. So, let's turn that on. Yeah, the good cave is right there. Just making sure. And then we will need to go find some rubber before we can do all this stuff. And hopefully get the Rockhounding mod going. And I'll look into it as well as we go. Yeah, there is plenty of iron here. But we need lapis. As well as lava. But lapis is the thing we're out looking for. More than anything right now. So I have over this direction. Yeah, so there's all this stuff, and I made a little bit of a staircase here. So yeah, this is where I kind of was exploring a lot between episodes, and just seeing what I could find. There's osmium, beryl, anthracite, that's coal, alexandrite, that's kind of cool. Rockhounding mod, I will say, includes a lot of new ores, and I don't mind that one bit. So there should be a bunch of, there's a bunch of lava right back there. Let's see if we can find more by going this way. Yes. And we have our bucket. We'll go ahead and start getting 4 things of lava. And now we can actually use our smeltery. We have tetrahedrite, which that's going to take forever to mine. I'll probably need to find, I don't know that we'll be able to do rockhounding stuff today, because I'm probably going to need to go search for lapis. And I am well aware that I should be focusing more on getting some automation factory type stuff set up, especially with just kind of want to see, there is a path over there, especially with like quarries and stuff like that, but at the same time I don't want to, not quite yet. There is electrogene. And that is it. Okay. There's more stuff this way. We're just gonna do one of these. Block off that water. Pyrite. Alright, so, yeah, I'm just gonna search around a little bit. It's not super dangerous, other than the fact of, you know, lava. And large bone segments. Cobalite. We can harvest this, and it won't take too long to mine. So yeah, I need to get access to, what is this used for? Cobalt. Cool. So most likely there is going to be a way to get things like I blanked. There's going to be a way to get things like nether quartz and stuff in the overworld, probably. Amylite shard. Okay, cool. More things to collect. Let's go ahead and put all the ores and goodies in here. Didn't I have cobalite, or did I already put that in there? Okay, I thought that was iron for some reason. Okay, so there is also some, dense Certus quartz and skystone. We cannot harvest that though. So if we see skystone, there will be Certus quartz with that. That is good to know. I hear something, but I shouldn't. It's so weird. There's also ice. Okay. Alrighty then. There's a lot of really weirdness in this mod pack. Just because of the mods that are used. It gets interesting at times. But let's go back up, and I'll find lapis later. That is something that is a little bit less important right now. But we do need to. I'll figure out if there's a way. Chromite probably doesn't give us anything. Just gonna get right up here. We're gonna light this up. I'm gonna break all of these things that I can find. We got some more iron ore. A little bit of a lag spike which was not that nice. Magnetite ore, that's good. And plenty of cobalite. Essence berries, these I will take. Alright, let's put more stuff away. Okay, so I was going to be working my way back up, but turns out maybe not. Another pile of rubble. Let's go ahead and get what we can from that. Those things are so useful. Mostly because they give you just random things that usually going to be pretty useful. Alright, we have new iron pickaxe. We have multiple iron pickaxes. I don't like those weird noises. Aluminum ore berry bushes. Okay, let's grab the other thing. We're gonna put weird stuff in here. just random stuff. And any more spots? No. Okay. I know I've seen more piles of rubble. We're going to break all of those we can, and hopefully at some point we will get things like, you know, lapis. That'd be really nice. There is, it looks like 10. I keep expecting to see, you know, when I hear the weird skittering noises, I keep expecting to see like a spawner or something really close by, but no luck. Or I guess perfect luck. I don't know how you want to look at it. Anyways, let's get out of here. I think this will do just that. Yes. I do know that we need to eat because it made the hungry noises. Alright, let's head back to the base. And like I said, I will kind of search around for lapis later. If I find anything cool, I will let you guys know. But I also kind of need to get access to more iron at some point here soon. Just so that we can get better tools. I think what I'm going to end up doing is making iron tools. When it comes to the excavator and all that kind of stuff. I keep losing my train of thought. I'm sorry. So yeah, just can't, like, when I make the excavator, I think we're going to start with iron. We'll probably be able to replace tools later. The cobalite might actually be really good to use. I might go ahead and harvest a bunch of that between episodes, or at least try to get a little bit so that we can make some cobalt tools. That'd be really, really nice. And go from there. So there is plenty to do, but we should be able to make our smeltery at this point and see if it works, or if I need to get more grout and wait more time. But we're gonna focus on that right now, and then we'll focus on getting the cyclic assembler and getting into rockhounding later. Just because we are getting close to running out of time, but the smeltery is really important. So I kind of despise getting all of the books. Alright, so it's your tank, and it works. So the only downside about this is there's only one slot. That is a little bit of a pain, but we can deal. So let's go ahead and dump off this stuff, and what I need is we're gonna need something to cast. A blank cast is made from gold or aluminum brass. Aluminum brass is does it do it here? No. Is copper and aluminum. So it's what? 3 copper or 3 aluminum per each copper. So we could do 3 and 1, 3 and 1, and then we're gonna want an ingot of something, and I guess we're just gonna use iron yeah, I guess we're just gonna use iron to get the stuff out, because we're gonna want an ingot cast as well. So we can put these in, and we can automate this later fairly easily with just like a hopper or something. Do we have anything like that right now? Not that I can see. Not that I'm seeing anyway. Oh, wait, nope, I lied. We have a hopper. So we can do that. And I guess do something like this. And I don't know how much we can actually store in here, but we're going to get a bunch. Let's go ahead and get the wires. So we do something like this. Makes the copper coils. Luckily this has plenty of power. We haven't been really using that all that much. And then we're going to need rubber. So we'll get to that soon enough. So once this casts out, we can cast out an ingot cast. And then we're going to want some other casts later. So I want to just see, if we look at the schematic, blue dye also works. So we could find bluebells. Or what else we got? Natura, bluebells, blue deviating lilies. So blue plants could also work. I wish blueberries worked, but I don't think they do. Alright, so let's just kind of look around a little bit. What are you? Violets. Dang it. So I'm either going to need to find some lapis or blue dye of some sort. That will be easy enough, I think. I also do need to find a place, and maybe we'll use that other water source to grow sugar canes so that we can get plenty of paper. Yeah, we should be able to find rubber in the swamp area, if not anywhere else. Plenty of lava in the volcano. Yeah, we should be pretty set. We just need to kind of gather up the materials we need and whatnot. Let's head. I do believe. Let's take a look real quick. I want to see this cobalite ore. We can turn it into cobalt and a smeltery. That is 1 ingot. Or we can crush it for 2 cobalt dust. And what is that? Mnemonic? And then we can smelt it into cobalt. That is good. Things we're going to want to do relatively soon is try to find some RF powered ways of getting ores. And then we can just slowly build up our operation, to put it lightly. So we have 4 ingots of aluminum brass. I don't know how many it takes. It takes 1 ingot. And now we can get ingot casts, as well as other stuff. So we're going to want another pattern chest. Actually, we can just use this one. So if we want a broad axe, we're going to need to get a stone one. Put that in there and cast it out. So we can make a bunch of casts this way. And what I think I'm going to do is we're going to need a lot of this ore. The cobalite is probably going to be the best. We can also get hammers. There is a warning about the hammers in the quest book that where was it? Tinker Toys. Maybe not. Home Sweet Home. Progression. Crafting. So we're going to need steel. Basic circuits, which will get us to the cyclic assemblers. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't remember where it was that said ore stuff. Using a Tinker Construct hammer to mine dense ores will result in regret, disappointment, and general lack of amusement. So So do not use Tinker's Construct Hammer on dense ores, ever. It won't work, and it will just bring sadness. But what I can do is, between episodes, I think I'm going to gather up all the materials that we want to make our new toys, and I'm going to search around for some blue dye and get plenty of cobalite. We're going to crush it all up, get a good bit of cobalt, and we're going to make a new pickaxe, a hammer, a shovel, a excavator, and a lumber axe, and just make all brand shiny new toys so that we can kind of start terraforming the area and getting everything how I want it to be. So that is the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next time, like I said, plan will be to start with getting Tinker toys, and then we'll kind of go from there. I don't know exactly what we're going to end up doing, but we'll figure something out. I was coming over here because I saw that's flax. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to search around for some blue dye. I'm going to get some rubber trees, which there should be plenty over this way, and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!